Perhaps? Perhaps? Anybody? Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, so you guys heard the intro bit, I assume, where I was introducing this interesting game and attempting to be a good host and presenter. But, that ship has sailed. So, we're just gonna load up the game. Anyway, this is System Goose Overload. I found this while just scrounging around, and, the features were actually the thing that gave me the, most interesting rundown. Did you know that it's time to wake up? Thank you, phone, for your involvement in my day. Already, again. Alright, so if we can stop having things go wrong and have some interruptions here. The features list for this game is marvelous. A quick, fun adventure starring a purple goose. The most accurate portrayal of geese in video game history. Citation needed. Tactical goose espionage. Sneaky stealth sections. A bunch of secrets. Goose propagander. And the geese will reign supreme. So, I don't know what's about to happen. This is gonna be an interesting day, to say the least. At least I sure hope so. Otherwise, it's gonna be boring and dreadful, and we're all gonna get to be mad at an indie game. Because God forbid somebody try. Yes, I have changed my entire appearance immediately after creating a cat branding based on my previous appearance, because I'm really good at this, apparently. Other weird news? Getting contact lenses. Oh, man. Hmm. It's a species war. Oh no, there is a goose. I'm assuming that's us. Also, that intro track was really good. I was really pleased. Move. Z or enters, interact. X is hide. Does that hide the window or hide me, the goose? I'm assuming I'm the goose. Ooh, F4 is full screen. We're not gonna hit full screen. So I get Z, X things. Cornered. There's nowhere left for me to go. I didn't want to do this. I mean, I did. Cool. Arrow keys aren't doing anything. Well, that's indie games for you, folks. Do I need to click inside the window? WASD? Huh. Okay, well, I got that button. Let's try this again. I love indie games. Let's try this again for another time. I hit Z this time, skip the intro. Z, X is hide. Yes, yes. It's all very dramatic. Please, just test the controls, please. It does say it has partial controller support, so... Oh, I see. It wants to use the stick. But that gives me, apparently, some lateral movement. Oh. Okay, going left is actually a choice. I'm less cornered than I apparently thought. Oh. Alright, so I guess we're playing this with a controller, because that's what works. So, we are apparently this slightly blurry Goose. Oh wait, that's my eyes not working right. So we're being railroaded pretty hard. It's at least one solid screen of railroading. This was released by a guy named Joseph Calabro. Oh man, no geese. It's nice of them to post a sign. You know, I know there's a war on, but... Okay. He's got some good text there. He doesn't just assume you know what a laser is. What a disco floor strip does. So that's cool. Ooh. Kids, they're good with computers. I don't have any momentum or movement, but man, this soundtrack is jumping. Oop. Oop. Okay. You guys are as much in the dark as I am. I don't know what's going on at this point. There's lasers. We're escaping from something. We are definitely the baby goose. For a trap, that's a big sign. Oh, man. I just flailed at the... What? If you hunker down and close your eyes... Oh, there we go. It's gonna be B. God. Well, that's a tutorial. No, let me... Yeah, I want to take the paint. Give me... What kind of adventure game doesn't let me just fill my inventory? This is ridiculous. Oh, this has sound? Yeah, it has. Are you not getting the desktop sound now either? Oh, God. I don't know why I made assumptions. Things were already going wrong. Hold on just a moment. There we go. Yeah, no, this soundtrack has actually been really jamming so far. It's been jamming enough that we're gonna go back. I'm gonna restart this. I would like you guys to hear, like, the intro music. Because it's shockingly good, and we've gone through, what, 4 screens? 2 of which have been tutorial so far, I would count. One of them bordering on actual gameplay. Damn it! I can't replay that. Alright, we're gonna launch that again so I don't skip the cool music track. God dang. It's one of those ones that runs... Well, you'll see. I'm just gonna let it do its thing. Yeah, no, it's got like a bunch of musical transitions. Like they clearly put a lot of work into the soundtrack. It's pretty neat. All right. We have our functions, controls. Also, weird mutant geese. I don't know why he chose geese. Like that's such a weird animal to fixate on. You know? Alright, so we already know what happens if we try to go left. We can't go left because reasons. So, I have this game listed on Twitch as RPG Maker, but I'm getting a distinctly more Game Maker vibe from it. Yeah, alright, all the signs say the same thing. I also wanted to explore that hacking minigame a little bit. The thing that actually won me over to really playing this is that the guy updated it based on feedback. Apparently, you had to repeat these segments at some point in the game's history. Yay! I was good at the thing. Doop doop. Alright. So now that I know what the X button is... I like that you can hide in plain sight. I mean, no wonder the humans were subjugated by these geese mutants. It closed its eyes! What do we do? Well, clearly not here anymore. Well then. Alright, and that is a bucket of paint back there we just checked. Yeah. That's a save point, I suppose. Alright. Let's keep digging. G. Wesler. Geese can't open doors. Wait, in the intro sequence, you clearly have hands as you're lording your iron fists over humanity. There's already some plot inconsistencies going on here. Did that all wiggle? No, it didn't. So we're going to use our new tool that we learned all about. Holding the X button in spotlights. Very good. Okay. Feeling pretty espionaged here. Metal Gear Solid... What? I'd like to please just take a minute and appreciate this shark in a sweater before it inevitably kills us. What are you and why are you helpful? That does not make sense. Okay. Yeah, I don't understand the Happy Shark Man. Maybe that was Mr. Wesler. Is that G. Wesler? Is he my man on the inside? Wait, what? No, that's what that sign says. I mean, so far there's been just a lot of walking in straight lines and holding a button during a spotlight. Like, this gameplay is simple, but boy, the soundtrack is good. Did the guy who developed this game have like a super traumatic exposure to like a goose at one point in his life? Is that what happened here? Oh, really? Oh, alright. Okay. Right. The X button helps you hide, and then it insults you gently. That's cool. We're just gonna go all the way back. I wanted to know where the halfway point was, because... Whoop! Dang it! I really don't like doing this with a joystick. Right angle movements are very difficult, I find. It also does not allow any sort of extra anything back there. Who just installs an entire computer terminal behind the poorly obscured poster? I mean, so far the Goose can't even open doors. I don't understand how big of an asshole he can be. I mean, you gotta remember, these aren't regular geese. This Goose is a weird mutant person who is fully sentient. So I don't know what kind of a tremendous asshole he is going to be. So the punishment for messing up is do everything again, which I don't particularly have a problem with, but it's weird. Did your dialogue change? Also, if we've been at war with humans for, like, an entire genocide, why is Sharkman curious as to whether or not I'm a goose? I feel like that would be a pretty well-known thing at this point. There's signage out there to direct you to avoid and beware me and all of my power. So, maybe I'm reading too deep into the lore of this Goose game here. Also, you see that pro strat on that corner? No 90-degree movements, just 45s. Just gotta save frames. Okay, let's go the other way. Oh, it's the same room in all directions. There we go. Oh, I love a funky bass track. Goose chemicals. What? Oh man. Footprints. I mean, I assume those are footprints. What the fuck? Is it contagious? One goose is all it takes. Okay. Oh man, these guys are full of all kinds of exposition. Why would he be helping a goose if we've genocided you into cave? I don't... So one of the rules to game design that I always see crop up is like show don't tell. And there's a lot of telling going on in this game. I do love their sprites though. Those are some goofy looking little dudes. Aw. No hopscotch Chivo? Man, star, line, thing. I'm grasping for anything here. Right? That's a pretty good gag. I'll give that one a... Alright, so we got another laser. So I don't have a lot of screen real estate here. Gotta be quick on that. Okay, so Wesler is... Oh, that invitation was crumpled up outside of the jail. So Wesler must be the secret Goose man. Okay. Once we get to a save point, I'm gonna unplug my controller and see if I can get back to keyboard controls, because I really hate playing any sort of a grid-based game with a joystick. The whole point of a joystick is to have a lot of like fine movements laterally, like a lot of funny angles that you can get to, and this does not facilitate that even remotely. I would like to please just go left or right. Why did you not map this to the D-pad? What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, that's infuriating. Oh, this must be the new jail. Alright, so we're coming up on a checkpoint, it seems. I'm really glad that they have convenient Goose prisons, just as I go. You know, if I'm gonna get thrown in one, I'd like to be thrown in the most recent one that I passed. You know, whatever's most convenient. Also, if they're trying to kill me, why do they keep putting me in a jail politely? Oh, look, it's a Goose statue. It's wearing a hat. I mean, I'm not angered. I'm just... These are things. Like, the game is cool so far. Like, I'm really digging this soundtrack. The Foley work is really cool, too. A lot of games do not have nearly so bespoke a set of noises. A lot of these spotlights actually feel pretty fair, despite their pretty harsh consequences. But, like, seriously, your game is built on right angles. Why joystick? So far as, like, design oversights go, I can understand that, hey, it's an input thing, right? Like, you don't... Dr. Kragler's Clinic. Alright, let's do it. That's horrifying! Why are you expositing this to me? I don't understand anything. I'm so confused. But that man's face is an eyeball. Anyway, it's probably really easy to gloss over, like, what your input method is, especially these days, where it just gives it to you. And also, I am using an additional peripheral, right? But, like, come on, please D-pad it. I can still go 45 degrees on a D-pad. So this got, wait, 16. So we had a whole bunch of really successful ones, I guess, where they didn't die horribly. It's good to know that he got better at it, honestly. At, you know, not killing people. Okay. Top hats are illegal, got it. That's an interesting law, but I can understand. There's a lot of questionable hat wear decisions that get made. 137, 198. Ooh. The Clay Dancer. And there's a heart etched into the dirt. You hate this world now? I would be excited to know your feelings regarding this world. Because right now, I feel a mix of confusion and smooth jams. Oh man, if I have to remember all these numbers, I'm going to be sad and upset. Treetop Town. Okay, so clearly a bunch... Oh, okay. That was ominous for a minute there, that thumping. Ugh. Absolutely not. I'm not even a goose. I'm fucking purple. What do I look like, Moose Man? Oh, I can't take the stick. So far I still have no weapons. It does not seem to be like an encounter system. None of these are gonna open. That would require assets be built. That's really loud. That needs to not be so loud, please. Jeez. Okay. So many rumors. So the Sandwich Man is clearly feeling the oppressive thumb of humanity. We're gonna go up here. There's a smile on the ground. Barf, barf! These people know how to party. What? No. You definitely don't get my autograph. Jesus Christ, how horrifying. That is... Oh, it's distressing. I don't understand its secret. Okay. I feel like it didn't so much whisper a secret as create a text prompt. Oh, it's autumn on this side of the forest. Geese made all the fucked up things in the world. I guess. We're gonna knock on all the... Whoa. Whoa. Wait! Wasn't the whole thing that there's one goose left? Wasn't that the entire crux of this plot? Like, fuck, humanity came tearing through this village and we're like, wow, where's the goose? And everyone's like, I don't fucking know. And now Clyde here is like, wow, I'm a goose. Look at me, I'm gonna stand out on the streets, clearly unoppressed by humanity. And their vengeful need for vengeance after living in caves for... One second, folks. I gotta make one art asset. Really quickly. And then we can do this. Real quick. I'll be right with you. I need a pointer for just a second here. I don't know why I hadn't already made this a long time ago. Here we go. Boop, boop, boop. So, that's narrow. It's pointing at the goose. This text box is indicating that the goose is not at this home. I'm finding some plot holes in this whole thing. Like, there's some, it's definitely... Maybe that's the key part of this dialogue. There's some serious depth here. Oh, God. I'm just gonna rename this Arrow, because this is not the end of what we're gonna see today. I'm sure I'm gonna need to point at more things, because I feel like this game does not respect any of our intelligence at this point. All right, we're gonna go up. This game seems to be very heavily structured along a lateral path, with brief forays into up. Ooh, shrouded in evil. Oh, I absolutely do. Going for it. No! Don't put such a definite plot hook out here. And then give me a shitty joke. No! Okay, that's not a plot hook. Well, so what do we know about this world so far? There's one goose, except that's a lie, because there's a whole different goose. You know, the one that's up there. I don't know if you remember him. There's a bunch of weird mutant things. Humanity is trying to kill all the geese, but they're fine with the rest of the weird mutant things. There's a creepy thing. This way. Okay. Oh, man. No, you're not. You are not jamming these bongos. This soundtrack has been good enough. I expect bongos. Okay, that's all the dialogue you have. You are also useless, like many of the characters before you. Man, come on. The cool thing about this sign is that the kerning is in place such that that's not an addition. Unless this used to be called De Irp. Disgusting, messy table. You make me sick. Okay. I mean, there's no mercantilism system in place. I have no gold. Yeah, Canadian geese are... Well, no, because he says I'm a goose. I just look different. That means you're a goose. Why aren't you all paramilitarized? Were you a civilian goose? Oh, man. That guy's probably not a human. He likes to go human chomping. Everything about this universe is abrasive. Human food. I'm pretty sure they're trying to imply that we eat humans. But I mean, aw, it won't let me hook the cactus. Oh wait, that cactus. What? No. I wanted to hug it. I'm upset. I'm upset at this lack of hugging. Oh man, look, it's the alien monsters. Oh great, they've got more exposition for me. Okay, so Wesler did make the weird goose thing. Alright, that's the morning caffeine out of the way. I mean, in this universe so far, we've met like a talking hamburger, so I'm inclined to believe that this is a real thing that could just happen. Yeah, librarian. I'm not super sold on the Gomez Adams mustache yet. I'm still coming around on it. It's been a couple days. As far as the hair goes, though, it's honestly pretty liberating to have a lot less of it. I slept and didn't have it in my nose or anywhere. Oh man, it's my favorite anime. In the trash, where it belongs. I feel like this guy wrote a line of one-liners and visual puns and then pretended to make a game just because he wanted to tell me a bunch of sweet jokes. And in fairness, they're pretty excellent jokes. I'm actually enjoying it. Okay, so the way that bridge is structured, where the way that it sags, it's just one pixel off, I don't know if it's the new contacts that make it weird or the way that the rope splices directly downward, but like, man, that doesn't look right as it moves left and right across the screen to me. Like, it is too gradual. Like, I wish that there was more of a curve to that. But then you would need to find a way to make the goose track down to the same, like, vertical plane as you went across it. I feel like that was progression, because there's bonies over here. Bonies. Like, otherwise you do that thing where you move straight across a curved thing and you don't interact with it at all, really. Except for when you have to do the adventure game thing where you walk and then 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 walk and I hate that. So, it looks like it's a technical concession, which is neat. Oh man, it's owned by a pharaoh who's dead, so nobody owns it. I'm going to go take it. It's mine now. We're going to talk to all the trees. I mean, the guy's got enough art here. The effort was clearly put in, Danjo. Like there's a lot of effort. There's clearly some heart, although I don't understand it. I mean, look at how many custom. Look at that. Can somebody later on? Can we clip the goose spinning and chroma key out all this tan? And we'll normalize it somewhere. Hang on. What's my uptime right now? My uptime is 39. So 40 minutes in. I want that, and we'll just make it spin in the corner of one of my videos later. Okay. I've seen that car a couple times now. People love half-burying shitty trucks in the desert instead of changing the tires. Hang on. We've got a bunch of nondescript borders, and it's the first time this game has given us just a blank canvas on either side. So we're gonna try. Like, there's no rhyme or reason. I mean, there's been some pretty good visual language, actually. But I kind of want to... I feel like there's secrets. I feel like this is the kind of guy who doesn't expect you to be doing this kind of, like, in-depth exploration. But I'm sure that he would have put something there. What are these? Like, I feel like it should be a cave. There's a lot of depth to it, color-wise. Who is... God, this Wes... I feel like there's a bunch of very interesting stuff going on through this Wesler guy, but I feel like I'm playing the least interesting character in this story. I can't open doors, I'm a goose. Why are you showing me a bunch of... Oh my god. If Wesler is trying to turn all of humanity into geese, all he's doing is making the door an impassable barrier. Like, we're definitely an inferior creature. Geese. You know what? No. Not going up there. I'm gonna talk to this creepy Mothman. Ooh, 4 ghosts. Oh, I see. He's trying to rhyme. God dang it. Alright. So we're being railroaded. Honestly, the sprite art in this is really good, too. It's simple, but really nice. This is gonna be a maze. This is a maze segment. It's coffin o'clock! That just makes sense. It rhymes. That's a cool thing. Well, it doesn't... Yeah, it does... Yeah. Kind of. Oh, man. Are you gonna give me a dotted line? Oh my god, Mr. Wesler, you are so far up your own bunghole with this whole goose mutant thing. Let's do it. Maze! Alright, now I feel like pounding a Bud Light. Alright. Oh, it's a Lost Woods maze. That's even better. Cool, all I have to do is remember a sequence of inputs. It's not an actual maze. Much better. Okay. So it's gonna be right. Ooh.
Maze.
Okay, cardinals are inverted. So... Nope, that doorway is constant. Why? Why didn't you write more coffin jokes if there's gonna be 4 million? I don't understand. Oh, it's gonna be a trial and error one where there's not clues that I can understand. Cool. So we've got right up. Shut up. Yeah, let's go with this one. Nope, it's not that. Okay, so right up. Left? Yes. Right up, left, definitely down. No? Oh yeah, no, we're gonna trial this error a whole bunch. Right up, left, up? Right up, left, left. Right up, left, left. There we go. Now I remember. I feel like this is about the point where we put the double back in. Yep. Right, up, left, right. Up. Right? Yep. I'm not cheating. I'm just getting it right. Up. Taking notes is not cheating. It's the Pharaoh's washing machine. Also, all I am doing is, like, checking off my internal list of, like, bad indie game tropes. And it got me through a maze on, like, the 3rd try. Wow. Jesus Christ, how horrifying. You're of 2 minds. Oh, now there's trials. Is walking one of the trials? Because it appears to be the only thing that we do in this whole game. Oh, also hiding. I'm sorry. Sometimes we crouch down and close our eye. Oh, look. Well. I feel like I'm playing the world's least interesting shmup right now. You know what? No, it's gonna say knock knock, coffin o'clock. That is all it's gonna say. Oh yeah, the necks get weird. Okay. What? No, I wasn't done looking at walls. You... Okay, that's fine. Sure. Wesler, God, so far up your own butt. So far. Honestly, this game hasn't crashed. The soundtrack doesn't loop in any particularly offensive fashion. Like, I feel like one of these is gonna move. Like a big way at some point. Nope. If Mr. Wesler has like a fucking chocolate factory, I'm gonna lose my shit. The real trial here is using a thumbstick to go at right angles. Oh, look, it's the same hieroglyphs. That's good. Okay. What Goose? This guy needs to hire a writer, maybe 2 writers. Like, this sprite art is amazing. The game is functional. Like, it's doing a good job at being itself. But itself is kind of an incoherent, gross mess at the minute. Oh. See, like, let's take a look at the screen for just a minute, right? Sorry, that minimum is still there. Let's take a look at the screen real quick here. So it starts you off in this position, which is perfectly safe. There's nothing that's attacking you. And it's giving us, like, our recognized symbol of the spotlights going up without putting us in any danger of them. Even if, like, we were just holding forward mindlessly, like we were having a not engaged time with this walking simulator so far, like, we wouldn't bumble into them. Like, there's, like, a clear delineation, too, as to where, like, that threat might start. Like, it's actually pretty well constructed, you know? It's just sort of a mess, still. Goose, 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 goose. Yeah, see, and like now that I'm farther forward, we've got the blinky, or like a second blinky thing where it can hurt us. Like, this guy is not doing that terrible of a job. Even though that is, I mean, not. Oh, that's cool actually. All right, this pattern's pretty neat. Ah, they got me. I was hoping I could skirt through just on that edge. And the walk is a lot less far. It's not bad. Alright, we're just gonna follow it up again. Thanks, Wonk. Yeah, this game is weird. I like it though. I think it's a good weird. Ah! Dang it. Alright, that section's really annoying.
Gooze.
It's spelled Gooze. Goose, 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 goose. I feel like that's the, if I looked up, like, a design document for this, you know, I was like, what was your design Bible? I'm just gonna see the word goose scrawled repeatedly in, like, a red crayon for, like, all the pages of a spiral notebook. Just goose, 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 goose. Alright, we're gonna take the top road, though. I would have killed for like an easing into animation to swing these spotlights on and off. Like, I know that he's giving me like a 3-dot countdown each time, but you know, I kind of wonder if this guy like got a resource pack for all of this, or if he did the art himself. Like, the game's pretty. It's pretty. Like, that's the thing. I mean, it took me like a week. I put the art in, and it just kept going. Maybe my art for your remote was actually really shitty, and they decided they can do better, and they've got like a committee together to try to shmump my art. All right, it's the last one, so it's gonna. Oh, see, all right, so the first section had like the moving dots as per normal, and then there were the green ones that like circle, and now there's the red ones that blink in, and now that's combining all of the ideas for like the final challenge. Like, again, I feel like this guy was operating out of like a game design playbook, and he's not doing a bad job, you know? Like, he's following the rules, and they're correct. It's just uninteresting to interact with. Alright, so we can't go through there, so we have to go through the dots. I'm also not totally sure if my sprite ends where my art ends, or if it's where my feet actually are, like just the body section of this goose. So let's doink with it. Okay, so it's actually where my feet are. So even better, like the hitbox isn't ridiculous. It's not just blindly mapped to the art at all. Like, for every weird thing that is strange or like, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect it to jump that. Like, it's still pretty clever. Also, the temple doesn't take me back to jail. It just takes me back to the door. I would have loved to see like a pharaoh style jail cell. That would have been really entertaining to me. Maybe you should resubmit it. Maybe it got lost in the holiday shuffle. Or maybe there's a backlog of people who tried to get holiday emotes in. Nah. Okay, I don't move faster than that, and I'm starting to get impatient, which is the antithesis of all stealth games ever. Like, that's how you get multiple game overs just in a row, is by getting impatient. But, like, I'm certainly not enraptured by Goose walking gently game. There we go. Also, this antechamber is like a nice cooldown, but nothing intense happened, so it's just kind of a room I have to walk through. There's no lore in it. Like, there's nothing cool there. Hey, that was the last room too, so wasted a whole bunch of time there. Man. Alright, here we go. Walking through the thing. Oh, it's Wessler's party. Shock and horror. Wait, it's made of waffles? Really? It's just one screen of arbitrary waffle party? Alright. Oh, cool, there's foreground stuff now. Also, there's riches everywhere. Oh, look, Mr. Wessler got smashed underneath the statue. You can see all of his fingers sticking out. Man, this guy really likes his linear walk through a room and force you to listen to the soundtrack that he's also selling thing going on. Ooh. Yeah. Has the pharaoh been alive for thousands of years? Also, this is the first spotlight I've walked into where it's fine to walk into it. I would have loved it if you walk into that spotlight and you go and get warped back to somewhere else. Okay, so we have to take the thing. That's not an actual choice I get to make. Do you want to progress the plot? Oh no, I'm a fool. Hey, it's that scene from Aladdin. What? Okay, so now we have to do one of these. This is the first time they've made walking in straight lines enjoyable. So that's cool. Because I'm not walking in a straight line this time. Oh, it's short though? Oh. I was all geared up for like a high octane breakneck thing. It's a fortress. Somebody's making sand forts! Not castles. Forts! What am I but a miserable little pile of secrets? Oh, he's not happy to be who he is. He's not like the little waffle thing in the forest. He didn't want to be a sarcophagus, but he is one. Oh, it's too good to be true. No. That rumble is one of those rumbles that goes straight to my spine. I like that. Also, there's a bunch of weird goose art. Oh, we're in the human caves. I see. No, that's a human nest, librarianly. We're in the belly of the beast. Except all the humans just flooded topside. Oh, it's one of the ghosts that haunt this place. This is a really cool looking floor texture. Oops. Oh, I suppose I have to keep moving. I can't look at the neat floor texture. Alright, that's fine. I would have loved a bit of custom art to underlight the goose in this section. Make it look like the floor is all glowy. That would have been a cool thing. Oh, I stopped on like the first square of that. Oops. There's no dash function, I just have to hold right. It's like a worse version of the boulder room. No, that's not an ancient... There's no ancient texts. That's not how this works. Geese can't write. Only geese writing is worth reading. I don't have hands. Oh, look, it's the second ghost. Oh, the ghost is eating people. Wait, I feel like that light indicates forward progress. It's not the first time we've seen that light. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna try walking a different direction. Maybe we can see some actual humans that aren't in goose suits. Oh. I'm sorry, I thought for a minute that there would be choice in where to go, or like a puzzle to solve, or something. Please, just let me take an item from one room to the next. Oh, do you see him? I see him. That's some quality art right there.
Ancient texts, ancient texts.
Oh. Okay, so we just threw a man to his doom, so maybe we are evil. That's like the first bad guy thing we've done. Really? He just slipped off and like nobody helped him? Humanity's no better than geese. We're all just geese on the inside. My soft, downy feathers of bitterness. Oh, it's the Goose Manor. Wait. So we were in the backyard of the Goose Manor, where they bury the bodies? Oh, you're the Shark Man again. You're the same Shark Man. I recognize your feet. So, Wesler, I presume, is a human who has been making animal mutant things in a lab, and humanity is only now. Oh, come on, really? There's no reward for that? Like, you might as well have just made this a Blinky one. Like, it's no different functionally. Okay. I'm gonna go up each and every one of these. Like, one of these has to have something in it. Third time's the charm. I mean, threes are not charming numbers. I don't know if you've looked at the number 3. Everybody just makes like a backwards loopy thing. But it's just not, it's not good. Oh man, look at He Ghost muscle. Oh man. Oh, maybe I'm just a goose with no arm. Alright, it says strong security, whatever. We have to go all the way to the desert just to get to his front yard. Yeah, no, there's just nothing off on these side alcoves. Why? Why these side alcoves, then? We're exploring all of them. There's like, not much content to this, it feels like. And as such, we have a duty to get all of it. Also, we are definitely the only goose that could possibly breach the security. Oh, I'm getting screen tearing, I think? Yeah, for some reason this room is screen tearing. Okay. I guess my frame rates just can't keep up with rendering Goose thing. Oh, it fills me with joy. Is that a stat? No. Oh, there's going to be a room with a spotlight, aren't they? Oh, look at that. Oh, I see. I have to hack a computer on each end of these. Okay. That's fine, Shin. It's System Goose Overload. I didn't expect you to be, like, totally enraptured by this game. Honestly, I was digging through it, and it just looked so quirky and weird that it needed to be played. And so far, it's actually avoiding a lot of pitfalls of indie games. Like, so a lot of indie games, specifically ones that you find on Kickstarter, have a lot of problems where they'll try to, like, overreach their boundaries or whatever. Ooh, that's horrifying. I wish you had, like, 1 billion more frames of animation. Like, I wish that those eyeballs, like, opened up and, like, scrolled around and panned around and all that. Like, that'd be amazing. Like, he's good as is, but, like, yeah. Also, maybe he's not the Shark Man, the guy in the suit, because, like, this guy also has those fins. I think he might have made a thing. See, like, this room, I wish there was more window dressing to it. It's just a walkway with a computer. Like, so it's got the little hacking minigame where you move around, and it follows the same general motif as, like, the walking around thing. Really? The mustache is new? Well then, welcome to Mustache. But anyway, he hasn't outstepped, like, his boundaries mechanically that he's predefined for the game. The hacking section is just a don't touch the thing or get slammed. You move at roughly the same pace and, like, idea as the world, so it's not like this huge departure whenever you get to it. It's also not way out of its scope to include any of these things, right? It's not... There's no thematic weirdness going on with it, where, like, every few steps I get into a battle and I have to do, like, a battle fight scene and I level up and, like, it doesn't matter so far as story progression goes or anything like that. Because, like, Undertale did a bit of that, didn't it? Where, like, you could get in fights and level up, but, like, the whole point of the game was to actually, like, no-run it. You know, mechanically. Oop. I mean, mechanically, it was supposed to make you feel something, anything, in, like, a world where games leave everybody bitter. But, still. Like, the guy knew his scope. He knew what he could do and what he was going to do. I'm really, really pleased, actually, to experience the whole thing. I will say it's not like a high-octane good time. I'm not, like, gripping my controller, sweating bullets. Nor am I particularly emotionally attached to anything, which is sort of important for this sort of game. But... Vert, you are a machine of hate sometimes? Oops. I got distracted by Vert. Also, that one moves really fast, feels like. But I also had to go exactly 0 feet to fix it. Oh yeah, stuff is moving a lot faster. And also, I am getting Steam notifications of people loading up games. The skull of a goose. But topiary. And with pupils. I'm the fun police. So I feel like I've been through this room a couple times. Like, I get how this one works. Can we please stop making me go through that room? Wait a minute. You reused the text for that statue. That's fine. I can't physically stop him from doing it. Oh, I knew it. All right. These are starting to become much more challenging. So, now that these patterns are, like, out of synchronization, that's a lot cooler. However, I bet that room becomes an absolute nightmare if you don't make it really quickly, if you, like, wait to watch the pattern. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I wish you'd done that kind of set-piece moment a lot more in this game. It lets you just walk by the other side. Oh, hey, more dialogue. To get your neck stretched. How ominous. I really like... So, I really like that the screen is pulled back and that I can see the whole thing. I feel like I could do a good job watching the patterns this way. Really? There's no text for looking in the windows? There's just a spooky spider over the door? Okay. Didn't... Wait a minute. Let me know when you guys see it. That's a door. We just opened a door. We're a goose. We don't have hands. We can't open doors. That has been a critical game design thing this whole time. Like, that was how he was giving us the excuse of not opening doors. Alright, that's actually cute. Why are you telling people about the switches? Good grief. Oh, goose stem. Goose, 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 goose. Goose, 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 goose. Goose, 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 goose. Goose, 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 goose. Crime scene on the wall. Goose, 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 goose. I can't walk past that carpet roll. Why is Wesler drawing all over his own fucking walls? That's dumb. You're dumb. Goose, 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 goose. Man, this game dev hates messy tables. Oh shit. Oh shit. Is this the guy? Oh. Alright, so that's all the dialogue he has.
Goose, 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 goose. Goose, goose.
Oh, you want to see how full it is? Alright. Sorry, I'm just kind of running out of space, is sort of the problem. It's not particularly full. Hang on. There we go. Now you can see it through the things. Let's make it bigger, though. I like the event history thing. History thing up top. Alright. I think chat does go up that far, but you guys don't chat fast enough. But if it doesn't, then that's fine. Alright, alright. So we'll move me down. Live formatting. There we go. Now it is a funnel. Wow, Librarian Lee. Gee, thanks. Cool. You're making me feel really good about how nobody talks in my chat. Alright. I'm gonna go back to being a goose. Oh wait, I haven't talked to the fireplace yet. Semi-biotic heart. So I guess I'm in part mechanical. Wait a minute. I have to look for hidden switches. Wesley made us. Right. Not there. Oh god, I'm not gonna know what the switches are. Would you look at all that text? Here's what I'm gonna do, though. Wait. Okay, no. That's weird. Sorry, for a second, the way that chat was parsing, I thought that it was going underneath the event log. But it's not, so. Alright. No, there's no mute queue. So, Emo Johnson here. I'm really surprised that all the switches just haven't been in the same room. No, we already struggled with that earlier, being muted. Piles of books, can't interact with these piles of books. I get that he's a mad scientist, but who is writing all these books? Is it him? Old and worn out books. So is the floor? If you see green, run. I think I'm going to just hide instead. There we go. Oh, it's a sequence puzzle. So we've got red. Nope, not red. Or not green. Nope. Maximum walking. I should have assumed, but... The best part of waking up is robots in your cup. Also, I should have known that this puzzle would be designed with maximum walking in mind. And I was right. So I pressed the 4 switches. Are those the 4 secret switches that the homeboy at the door was telling every visitor about? Do you think? Oh, yep, there it is. Secret door. We're in the lab now. What the fuck? Oh, he just reverts. Really? Is that... Are you the whole room? You're not a treat. Maybe someday I'll get my own animated robot tip thing. Maybe someday. Someday in the far-flung future. Okay. Oh, you're haunting. I work with that person already. At my day job. Night job? Oh, go into that room and try the hide function? Fine. You're right. No, this game is not that sensitive. However, it did give me this little bit of animation. So, there's that. Man, I just hid the fuck out of that guy, alright? So, you know. No, this game is not deep enough. The mechanic at play there wasn't walk. So, Like, this guy... I don't know, I respect him for building a game around one mechanic or idea and not, like, stretching himself super duper thin. Oh, that's cool that you can go back through this way. It doesn't just give you a text box. But at the same time, like, it's just a little limited. Like, your scope was very, very small. He's doing a lot of interesting things with parallax. I liked it when the game scrolled out more. I don't like this super close-up view. Oh, more ladders. How did I climb that ladder? That... Oh, this is also a dead end. Thank you! I'm gonna have to try every one of these rooms. Hang on. Okay, so we're gonna start at the end of the room. We're just gonna go right to left until we find the correct room. Oh, that was short. Hey! I think that was probably the first switch to the lab. That felt big and important. However, we still have to explore all the content. We're gonna 100% this. I mean, I didn't hide that guy off just so that I could find a switch and go home. Like, no. Alright, and that's the first room. Then we've already done that one. Oh, okay. The room is... Oh, is that going to be all of it? And then I have to walk back to the front? Yep, that is in fact everything. That is the whole section. That one switch. That's all we were looking for. There's no run button either. I can't, like, accelerate my pace even through these rooms that I know are perfectly safe unless something dramatic changes. The floor is all worn out. I would like to, again, just... Man, the soundtrack is really good. I'm really enjoying the background music. Nope, I can't fall down that hole. I would be interested in seeing this guy do the art for someone else's game. I feel like that would be a really neat thing. Oh, you're new. Are you fucking kidding me? Every table's been messy. There's books laying everywhere. The floor has fucking pitfalls in it. Like, you got a lot of fucking cleaning to do. How are you with a skill saw, lady? Come on. Alright. We're gonna come back. Ooh. Oh, he just looks like Tuxedo Mask. That's neat. Oh, look, they've replaced the floor there. That's good renovation. I mean, Master Wesler probably doesn't like you eating his experiments. He needs test subjects. Yeah, how long was she sleeping? Forever? Oh, look, an actual maze. Neat. Yeah. Yeah, in big old quotes. It's alright. You missed the Lost Woods style maze that takes you back to the first room and we just have to learn a bunch of sequences. All I had to do was figure out the room timing on the first time it doubles back, and then I just walked through it the rest of the way. I've been checking things off of the bad video games trope list as we go, and that was, that one was done so cliched as to be, like, 3 tried. Like, once I figured out the correct initial direction. Also, how about that? Right there. The rest of that maze is a red herring in the middle of the room, I'm guessing. No, actually. Alright, so checked back on is officially makes you walk back to the hub area. One thing I will say about all the security sections with, like, the spotlights and stuff, there was actual gameplay. It's amazing to me that the game is deciding to settle into attempting to thrive off of its ambience midway through the game. I mean, that's ballsy. Is that man a lamp? I hope that man's a lamp. We're gonna go talk to the lamp. Master Wesler's dead. Alright. I know I was saying that the background music is good, but we have a new hub area, and I have not left it. We're spending a lot more time here with this track, and it is a distinctly more obnoxious one. Ooh. Somebody's been painting on the wallpaper. Oh. Mr. Wesler did a thing, apparently. I mean, I have been trying to find the secrets. There's a lot of moonlight dinners here. The secret... it's just... XLR cables, oh boy. I'm so excited. Audio equipment. I know that I'm a goose and apparently scourge of mankind, but I do love throwing a party. Oh, Jesus. These little shadow monsters are fucking horrifying. Oh, so apparently we're monsters made by a mad scientist. With the goose serum. So we're not... So that goose back there... No, that doesn't make any more sense. Because that goose that we found back before was like, you're a goose too. And if he meant that that's just what they call monsters in this world is geese, it doesn't matter what your shape or form is. We've been talking to monster things all the time, and even the crowd of humans has been, like, looking for geese. So, clearly we're some sort of, like, superior upper class of monster thing? Just fucking... Oh, I don't even want you to explain your secrets anymore. I just want your fucking secrets to make sense. That's not how that works, but okay. Like, a secret would be that if I talked to everything in the correct order, I would make myself a big Scooby-Doo sandwich. The fish appears to be wearing an eye patch. Oh, that's a fish. Oh, look, Undertale reference. Did you see it? Did you see the Undertale reference? Determination? Yeah, they said the thing. This game's like Undertale. Something hot to open it. Oh, man, am I going to have to solve a puzzle? I mean, the mouse can come out and get it? Nobody else is in here. Alright, I might actually have to solve a puzzle. It won't open because I'm a goose and I can't open doors because I don't have fucking hands. We established that in, like, screen 5 of the game? Right? I'm not crazy? Oh, man. Are we gonna play some... Oh. For a minute, I thought that the way that we were gonna thaw the freezer door was to play some hot licks. That would have been awesome. Wesler's ball. The ball that belongs to Wesler. If Wesler had a ball, that would be the ball that is Wesler's ball. And it is, in fact, his ball. The ball that Wesler has. He Wesels it. Oh, hey. Oh, man, it's our first inventory item. We are almost completely through the game. And now we have an inventory item. And no way to look at it. We just have to remember that we have a hot water bottle. So it's a good thing that I'm not about to stop playing this and go to bed for the night. And then wake up in the morning having played... Oh, right. That one doesn't open. I need to go through the already open door because I can't open doors unless they're the front door to this mansion. Wesler's mansion. The mansion of Wesler... The mansion that Wesler owns. Okay. We solved a puzzle! We got to solve... Oh. A chrome squid and sponge. Oh, I see. This game takes place in the future. Because that's a SpongeBob reference. You take that back! I am not Wesler Pierthong. Future! 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 Here. Oh, are you a different guy? Okay. I think a weird, mysterious shadow drag queen just did some dank hitting on me. Wait, is that different now? No, it's the same. Same bit of art, that's fine. Alright. Ugh. God. Like, this whole segment where I'm having to walk through this hallway again is obnoxious. Whoa. Oh, this might be really cool. Oh, this is really cool. I like this. Oh. I'm actually super into this whole... Yeah, I went so crazy that I drew an entire new reality. Oh, yeah. That's wacky-doo. Alright, this game has finally done a thing that is really cool. I like this art. This is neat. You have done a cool thing. Finally. Wesler, you already did. I'm a goose. Like, I'm really expecting, like, a jump scare at this point. I don't approve of those. I don't like them, but, like, I feel like it's gonna happen. I mean, I kind of figured I was Dr. Kragler. Oh, that's... Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's why all the humans have big goofy heads. Yeah, I know. We already established that. You're a spooky doctor. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine, sir. Once again, though... So now that we're walking through, like, a reality that cannot possibly exist... Like, that's pretty cool. Waiting room. Oh, this is where it's gonna happen. Hear how that sound stopped? Right? something's gonna go on here. It's gonna be a thing. Oh no, the dude's crazy madness must have seeped out into the rest of the mansion. That's surprisingly neat. I've been looking for eternal life. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, sir, for acknowledging that you might have figured it out. Maybe the search for eternal life is how you get there? I don't know. What? He doesn't age as long as he wears the mask or whatever? Wait, I thought he made geese. Hang on. There was a different direction. I mean, wine, eternal life, tomato, tomato. I don't know which direction is progress, and I don't want to make progress. There we go, good. Oh, there's 4 containers. Oh my god. There's something to be said for brevity, and this game has none. It also does not... It's trying to really coyly play at subtlety in the same way that... like a 4th grader tries to clue you in that he did a thing and is secretly proud of it. It's just, meh. Hey, 11:07. Okay, so he pumped a bunch of weird irradiation thing to make creatures live for forever. So all of humanity has lived forever. Wait. So his notes are numbered in reverse. The plot told us this in the intro. Also, so his mask was made of the skull of a goose, but it couldn't be a regular goose. It had to have been like a mutant thing. Otherwise, because like a goose doesn't have like an entire scapula that'll cover like a human face. So geese existed. So they were the secret to life. So he made an elixir out of geese that when pumped into the atmosphere turned people into geese. And I guess he's now a goose because of the stuff that he pumped into the atmosphere. That... I don't understand what's going on here. Okay, taking the machine that he already used to pump the stuff into the atmosphere, and I just... nothing makes sense. Like, I can forgive that in a game like Contra, where you're shooting Geiger aliens for forever. Like, okay, it doesn't need to make sense there, because the gameplay itself is the thing that is engaging. But I have walking and ducking down mechanically to do. And then I have deconstruct your plot. Like, that's how this kind of game goes. You cannot have this kind of weak sauce, quarter-assed bullshit slathered all over everything in this kind of game. Like, that's just not how it works. I mean, your art is super good. If the game was more about just exploring the millions of hours of, like, Goose turning around sprites, and, like, all of your little mini characters had, like, 30 sprites each, and they went through these elaborate animations while you talk to them, like, I'd be delighted. I would be so eager to see the next new wacky monster that you cooked up, but all of them have, like, 2 sprites, a mouth open and a mouth closed, even if it's just, like, eyeballs moving around their body. Like, you got so close. Like, if your plot was, like, really interesting and engaging, that'd be a thing. If it's not, though. Like, that's the huge crux of this entire issue. Like, your plot's not engaging. Your art isn't super cool. It's good. I really like this mini Goose. Like, I feel like you've got the correct number of frames. You've got a lot, like... Oh. Nope, he doesn't walk again. That's cool. That moment triggers once. Yeah, there's a bunch of... thing. I kind of wonder what would have happened if I'd followed him more directly, rather than seeing if that room had, like, a flag for having played or anything. Oh my god, this Goose hates messes. Ooh. I'm sure it's locked. I'm sure you have enough hands to open that. Kiss, kiss, human! Whoa. That dude is haunting. Let's talk to him. Rage against the machine. Despite all their rage, they are still just humans that live in caves. I feel like for large portions of simples, I'm glad that the mail system has always been working. Absolutely, I want to progress the plot. I do want to know more about this game. I would like to finish it out. Oh, it just says human on the side of the truck. That's... Yep, in a world ruled by geese. Super incognitus. Oh, and just back it up and open the back. That's... Yep, definitely how these things work. Oh, come on. Alright. Don't stack that box underneath a whole bunch of boxes, because it's the last one to have gone on the truck. Just open it up and, you know, apparently everybody fuck off. Yeah. Oh. Ooh, I bet this robot's a goose. Or not a goose, or a... Oh, lasers are the new searchlight. Got it. Anti-goose lasers. I don't understand. Ugh. Yep. Behaviorally identical to the searchlight. But listen to this soundtrack. Isn't this jumping? I haven't heard music this kickin' since I watched the Game Grumps play some Barbie or Bratz adventure, where all you do is dress characters up. This is a pretty high-octane track for all the nothing that is happening. I kind of want to see this game revisited with, like, one, so any amount of consistency in its writing, and two, like, I don't know, like maybe a JRPG battle system, maybe an action RPG thing, maybe just a Legend of Zoraldo. You have to tap the thing while things interfere with your precise movements and hiding. Maybe like a subclass of enemy that can see you while you're hiding, but has to like come touch you and you can interfere with them in some way. Like just anything. I would also like to point out another nice little bit of design here. These alcoves, you don't have to hide in them like a game where you have to press up against the wall, because I really hate that restriction. It's very rare that the wall detects you like existing correctly, but it also serves to show that the laser is going to be running on the track of the next indent or outdent. Like, that's actually really cool. They are doing a good job communicating where these lasers do and don't go. Like, I know that I keep getting irritated with how simple the mechanics are, but, like, the amount of escalation going on in difficulty is... I mean, it's been a pretty steady curve. I can't dislike the game for that. Oh, this is, yeah, here we go. Like, I can't rail on the game too hard for it. It also is doing a really good job of telegraphing where and when threats are going to appear. It's also using the sound design really effectively, because now we're back to that, like, hum noise, and there's, like, NPCs again. Like, whether or not it was conscious, it's still things that are present in the game, Vert. Oh, the next room's totally well, I guess I'll just go home then. No, fuck it. That gag takes way too long to do, and I've done it like 3 times already. Oh, and there's a save point. So, this guy is useless, because this save point tells me what he told me, right? There's a save point. Shit's about to happen. Okay, that's fine. I don't need to do that. All the other lasers were slowly moving towards me. Was it fun? I think we holocausted you. Okay, that's fine. Wait, evacuate or stop me? Oh, I see. If I press the button, it switches which lasers are active. So now it's a rhythm game. Oh, that's cool, actually. Alright. Hey, look! An interesting mechanic! We only had to play the entire game to get here. I have to actually think about what I'm doing. How wild and wacky is that? I mean, I'm pretty sure this timer is not real even slightly. Oh, now it's back to hide. Nope. Cool mechanic is gone. Oh, no, here it is. Oh, there we go. That was really close. It's like exactly enough room to stand in. Like, there we go. Finally, something that's neat. Also, these rooms right here, where there's like a little bit of downtime, finally I feel like that's necessary. Like, I appreciate that he's trying really hard not to, like, overwhelm me as a player, but, like, man, nothing had been going on prior. Oh, that's my fault. Oh, cool. I guess all those are checkpoints then. Ah! timing. There we go. Oh, man. It has been an hour and 50 minutes. And I finally have to think. Oh, man. Please tell me there's going to be, like, a thing scrolling along here, and it's going to make me have to choose. No? Aww. Maybe next room. Maybe next room. Oh, jeez, there's so many... What? No! No, don't tell me laser time is over. Yes, laser time! Like, it's such a simple puzzle, but it's so much more interesting than hiding. And here we are again. Okay, fine. Oh, I would also like to point out that that cool telegraphing of where the laser will or won't be is now gone. That's definitely out. Oops. That was definitely not doing a whole bunch of favors to the design of this game. So I can see why he got rid of that. There we go. Some crazy bastard wants to hit me. He's calling me over so he can hit me. Now I don't know that guy. What? And I'm not going over there. That crazy bastard. Oh wow. That's a pretty good destruct button face right there. Yes, I want to advance the plot. Oh, should I have been memorizing that sequence? I hope not. Please tell me that the destruct button turned off all the lasers. That would be super D-dang duper. Getting over it looks like fun to me. But I also... Oh, I see. It's going to be one of these. Okay, it's going to waste a bunch of time. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, I see. That's the period where it starts to go under. There we go. Apparently there's a bunch of... There we go. Okay. So I do have to do this on the time limit. Oh, and I lose the color distinction between the lasers. I have just on and off distinctions, which is kind of neat. Oh, I see. Really, the testing of the hide button is the only thing that really needs to differentiate those lasers anyway. Because every time I go through a room, I just tap it, and if I crouch, it's a thing. I mean, there's still colors. It's still red. I mean, I feel like this timer sequence will have been played like 3 times. Is that the same pattern as the other room? I mean, it sure seems like it. That's a dead end where the pipes go downward. Not that I could possibly tell from the art. Okay. Hey, I know that we're, you know, escaping from this whatever, but do you think you could, like, break a jog here? Oh. I got played by that one. That one was my own fault. I'm sure there's like a secret true ending for doing this within the timer, but I don't feel confident that I'm going to. Oh, or I might. Well, alright. I don't know, I feel like Bad Rats is sort of the pinnacle of bad games. Oh, man. It sure is tomorrow. Okay. Absolutely. Why would I not turn on the atmosphere-destroying machine? I mean, I didn't really intend to 100% it. The machine was already on, though. Okay. Okay. I still don't know what's wrong with being a goose. I mean, they're not extinct. They're just a different thing now. I feel like this is pretty semantic. Okay. Oh, I never met Jail Dog. Probably because I only went to jail once. I also never met Tight Bear. Or Beetle Mask. We also didn't talk to Clock Socket. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that we apparently didn't see. I mean, if everyone else is geese and I become a goose... Canada Goose. Cloaker. Yeah, look at him. Look at that. What the fuck? That one goose was swole. Shit. Hipster Bongo. Minty Ice. Oh, that was his front. I thought he was just facing away from us and he was just a normal human. That cowboy guy. Why did you name them all? Yeah, look at that. Look at how happy they are. They're finding love even. And that one's spinning around. And that guy's wearing a top hat. Yeah, we never met Gloomer. Because top hats were illegal, remember? Manor Eye. Ooh. Mush Nerd, we never met Mush Nerd. Grass Hog, I don't think we talked to him either. Like, we didn't talk to most of these people. Oh, what's up, Blazelon? We're just finishing System Goose Overload. These are the credits. Plant. Butler. Chalkness. Peppermint Eye. Oh, God. I kind of wish it had just been two E's so he could have been Peepermint. I feel like that would have been a better pun. Lamp Man. Fancy neck. He doesn't have a fancy... He doesn't even have a neck, though. Okay. Ghost... Like, we never met Ghostly Longneck. Mr. Peepermint. There's confetti everywhere? Now that everybody's... See, everyone became geese, and now there's just nothing but parties. Like, everything is better now, objectively. They weren't idiots, though. They did exactly what they were programmed for. Oh, man! Ugh. Hey, look, it's the Swole Goose with no animation. There we go. He's doing curls, because that's not how an arm works, but alright. Thank you! Thank you for the bits! That's way better ending music! I mean, I think the thing that was wrong with Swoleduck's curl was that there's no foreshortening on his arm. Like, the part that gets close to you is supposed to, like, get bigger, right? And then, like, get a little smaller, right? So, like, when he's doing his, like, curl animation, right, it just kind of... This stayed still, perfectly down. Stayed still, perfectly down, and at no point did something swing towards the camera, right? It was the same... It was like that. So it just kind of... schmoozed upward like a noodle. It's weird. It's dumb and strange. But, I mean, it's like the only animation complaint I've had so far. Yeah, for bigoting. Alright, well, that was System Goose Overload. There's apparently a secret ending, but we have to do, like, the whole thing without dying? Or, like, that last sequence without dying? I'm assuming it's related to the time, like, you have to get it under a thing. So, I'm going to do a quick YouTube search, and we're going to see if we can just find that. Oop. And then we'll just watch it that way, because I'm not doing that? Let's go to YouTube proper. Please. Thank you. Like, this has been a walking simulator in everything but perspective and interesting world. My YouTube search is not finding it. So maybe on my own time I will find it and upload it in the archive. But for now, that'll be it for the day. I gotta get ready for the rest of my existence and employment and all that. Yeah, very, like, just all those things. Also, you can't go anywhere from this screen. I'm gonna have to close the game. Oh, yeah, if I hold escape, it is the thing, so that's cool. But, yeah, it's been real, folks. Had a fun time. I hope that you guys liked it, too. I mean... liked it.